Hey everybody, welcome tonight to our Robotic Wednesday still. We've got Deus Ex, Mankind Divided. Check it out. They're called augmented beings, not robots or such like androids. These things are crazy looking. Check this out. Machines do not bleed, but the augmented do. It's a war between, well, you're going to see. We're going to play a little film so you get caught up on this. But check it out. Would you want to be augmented? You could be called Ting Ting, just like Cat Williams says when you get those metal legs. When you run, it goes ting, 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 right? Let's keep it moving along here, shall we? Deus Ex, Mankind Divided. My name's Greer, VGJ. I'll tell you a little bit more once we get the game started. Listen in. Within the grids, K1 Woods, PremiumBeat.com. Would you augment your body so that you can see better, hear better, move faster, do things you never thought you could do? You're going to find out tonight on Mankind Divided and see on Deus Ex what we can do with these new augmented parts. Listen in, here we go.
Advances in biotechnology, helping people improve their physical and mental abilities to an amazing degree. Provided, of course, they had enough money. A new breed of people was emerging, half human, half machine. And in Detroit at least, not everyone was happy to see it. I'd just landed a job as head of security at Sarif Industries, a cutting-edge biotech firm. David Sarif himself handpicked me for the job. Said he needed me to keep his people safe. My ex, Megan Reed, was one of them. Brilliant neuroscientist, Megan had found a way to make augmentation safe and affordable for everyone. All she had to do was present her research to Congress. But the night before her big meeting, my security measures failed. A team of Black Op mercenaries stormed into Sarif headquarters, massacring everyone in sight. 3 of the mercs were heavily augmented walking tanks. Their mission? Take out Megan and her team. I tried to stop them, but their leader tossed me through a plate glass wall. Last thing I heard as his bullets slammed into my brain was Megan's dying scream. I should have died with her. Only I didn't. High-end military-grade enhancements saved my life. The best augmentation Sarif's money could buy. Took me half a year to get a feel for her. Should have taken longer. But 6 months into my recovery, Sarif Industries was attacked again. This time, by a radical group of pro-human purists.
Getting all this down?
Violent, militant,
remember, this is a game. We're going to check it out. This is just the intro.
Augmentation. They claim to be members of Humanity Front, a non-profit organization that wanted the UN to limit biotechnology research. The thugs broke into Sarif's factory and found machinists working overtime on a top-secret military augment called the Typhoon. Sarif sent me to retrieve it, and when I did, I found one of the so-called purists next to it, wired with cerebral implants, trying to download its classified specs. Obviously something more was going on. The AUG killed himself before I could question him. Sarif ordered me to dig deeper, so with the help of Frank Pritchard, Sarif's head of cybersecurity, I did. Turns out a second hacker had been controlling the AUG's actions from somewhere off-site. Pritchard and I tracked his signal to a secret FEMA internment camp in Detroit. The Black Op mercenaries were there. The same mercs who'd left me for dead 6 months before. Figured they'd try again when they saw me. It wasn't so easy for them this time. I took out the tank named Barrett, even got him to give me a new lead. penthouse apartment in China. Of course, we both knew it would be a trap in the end. Hengsha Island, China. Home to a city so crowded,
Maybe stab him in the head if he's
city
gonna.
on top of it. Trying to find clues in Hengsha wouldn't be easy. Lucky for me, I wasn't alone. Farida Malik, Sarif Industries' ace pilot, had lived in Hengsha before. A good person to have on your side. She knew enough about the place to get me around.
Clint Eastwood? I don't
Malik
know,
dropped me
could
in
be.
the lower city, close to the penthouse Barrett had told me about.
Close, doesn't it?
Bell Tower Associates, a private security firm under contract to the Chinese government, had agents tossing the suite when I arrived. Just not for the reason I'd been expecting. Turns out the man who lived there was a criminal hacker named Van Bruggen. The same hacker who'd been remotely controlling the AUG in Sarah's factory. Van Bruggen's panicked decision to force the man to commit suicide had been a mistake. Now his mercenary partners were gunning for him, and I needed to find him before they did. Locating Van Bruggen meant playing nice with the Triads, Hengsha's organized crime lords. They had the hacker holed up inside a low-rent capsule hotel. By the time I found him, Van Bruggen had no qualms giving up the woman who hired him. Zhao Yunru, president of the Taiyang Medical Corporation. According to Van Bruggen, Zhao wanted to monopolize the augmentation industry and had hired Black Op mercenaries to destabilize her competition. Sarif Industries was at the top of her list. To prove this, I needed to get inside TYM and grab a surveillance hologram off a server. I suspected Van Bruggen was hiding something when he told me this, but nothing could have prepared me for what I saw.
What'd you see? What'd you see?
Megan wasn't dead. She and her 4 best researchers had been kidnapped, spirited away somewhere while their kidnappers made it look like they were dead. Desperate to learn more, I confronted Zhao in her penthouse. She claimed to be a pawn in a bigger plan, and hinted at a group so powerful it controlled global interests at a whim. Then she slipped into a panic room and hit me, forcing me to make a very quick exit. I figured Zhao was lying, but part of her confession made sense. David Sarif had been worried about his people. So worried, he'd required all of them to have subdermal locator devices surgically implanted. The GPOs would have been broadcasting the day of the attack. But Zhao said a single call to Picus, the world's leader in global 24-hour satellite news, had turned those signals off. I needed to fly to Picus headquarters in Montreal if I wanted to learn more. Eliza Cassan, Picus Communications' First Lady of News. Malik thought I was reaching when I told her Eliza was involved in this. The world's most famous news anchor, working with a mercenary hit squad. But when I confronted Cassan in her office, she freely admitted to jamming Detroit's satellites the night Megan's team had been taken. Since she's just been following her commands, I suspected she wanted to say more. But Black Op mercenaries showed up looking to shut us both down. And just like that, the Eliza I'd been talking to disappeared.
Just like
The
gas.
mercs were led by an augmented killer I crossed paths with
me.
twice before.
Was it you?
Fedorova, a woman who'd made silence her best friend. She waited for me to track Eliza's transmission to a secret server room underneath the Picus complex, then jumped me from behind. A deadly fight ensued. I made sure she never moved silently again. With Fedorova down and no one left to keep Eliza quiet, she reappeared. Turns out Picus's First Lady of News wasn't a lady at all. She was a sophisticated AI program, engineered to monitor data streams and control what people believed. Eliza told me the mercs had brought in a Humanity Front doctor named Isaiah Sandoval to remove the scientist's implanted tracking devices while Detroit's satellites were down. She also told me to speak to David Sarif if I wanted to learn more. By the time Malik and I got back to Detroit, tensions between normal and augmented citizens had reached a flashpoint. Riots were breaking out in several cities, and the UN was being urged to intervene. Seraph was trying hard to convince Hugh Darrow, the inventor-turned-philanthropist who'd once been a leading proponent of enhancement technologies, to help stop a possible regulatory vote. Seraph had a lot riding on Darrow. Megan's discovery would have given millions of people the chance to evolve beyond their normal human abilities, and at the same time catapulted Seraph Industries to the top of the Fortune 500. According to Seraph, Megan's kidnappers knew this, and didn't want people evolving unless they controlled how it was done. He called his enemies Illuminati, and urged me to keep searching. Determined to do so, I tracked down Sandoval via America's most outspoken augmentation opponent, Bill Taggart, Sandoval's boss and founder of Humanity Front. Sandoval admitted to operating on Megan's team when I confronted him, but said he hadn't removed their GPLs. He'd merely switched them to a different frequency. Pritchard was able to trace one of the signals to China. Malik and I immediately took off in pursuit. Unfortunately, the Illuminati were one step ahead. Ambushed. Shot out of the sky by Bell Tower Associates, seconds after entering Hengsha's airspace. Malik's piloting skills saved me. After a tense and bitter struggle, I escaped into Lower Hengsha. The tracking signal I was following led straight to the Triads.
What a landing.
Or more specifically, to the augmented arm of Tong Si-hung, leader of a gang of augmentation harvesters. Tong said they'd taken the arm off a corpse, which Bell Tower had left at their door, meaning at least one of Seraph's scientists was dead. Maybe not the rest of them, though. Tong pointed me to a port used for human trafficking and helped me slip aboard a Bell Tower ship. We were sailing to Rifleman Bank Station, a military base in the South China Sea. Bell Tower was holding kidnapped civilians as prisoners there, and using them to perfect the Hyron Project, a human-computer interface that left most of its test subjects dead. My search for Megan would have ended then, if not for a mysterious ally named Quinn. In exchange for my help exposing Bell Tower, he slipped me aboard a second ship headed to Singapore, and an Illuminati-run biotech facility called Omega Ranch. 3 of Seraph's scientists were there, forced by their captors to create a technology capable of remotely shutting down augmented abilities. Thanks to an emergency recall notice issued by the World Health Organization, millions of people all over the world already had the biochip installed. With the help of the scientists, I tracked Megan to a private section of the ranch. There, I ran into Yaron Namir, the walking tank who'd put a bullet in my brain the first time we met. He'd teamed up with Zhao and was hoping to catch me off guard. Their little ambush didn't work. I found Megan in a suite belonging to Hugh Darrow, the billionaire philanthropist who'd Seraph had called on for help. Darrow had convinced her to go along with the biochip plan by promising to sabotage the tech. As she was explaining this, Darrow appeared in a global broadcast, telling the world that augmentations would be the death of mankind. Then he activated the biochips to prove his point. All over the world, augmented people flew into a killing frenzy. Darrow had betrayed everyone, and it was up to me to set things right. To do it, I had to reach Panchaea, a massive installation in the Arctic Ocean. As I raced through corridors built by an all-augmented workforce, I saw death and destruction firsthand. By the time I shut down Darrow's broadcast, I knew the damage he'd done. Still, humanity's future remained unclear. How would the world react to this sabotage? Would people ever regain their faith in augmentations again? What would be the Illuminati's next move? Only time could give us the answers.
That was Hairball. Check this one out, though. This gets even better.
are human beings. Each and every one of us. This must not go on. This injustice must end.
An increase in the number of terrorist attacks highlights the danger posed by augmented citizens.
I once thought I could save the world. Now look at it.
Help me!
Sometimes, you just have to let go and embrace what you've become. They've worked from the shadows for years, shaping the future, manipulating lives, controlling information. Innocents have died as they play their game.
We will not sit idly by and allow our rights to be eroded out of fear and ignorance any longer. We will not be herded into ghettos and treated as outcasts. We will stop at nothing.
The world is different now. The old rules no longer apply. So much pain. So many lies. Their darkness must end.
This should be your fight as well, brother. The promise of a golden age is over.
Let's play. We're gonna play what you watched.
I won't let it happen again.
Neither will we. Right? Yes? I guess not. One more?
How did we get here?
Technology is advancing at a phenomenal rate. Artificial eyes to cybernetic limbs.
The promise of a better future. We now have the choice to free ourselves from any kind of limitation.
Strength, power, speed. Now I focus on what really matters.
Have these augmentations really been
There are
tested?
people who say that what is happening is unnatural, that we're playing God. But people were scared of electricity, and where would the world be without
What
that?
happens if this technology falls into the wrong hands?
Diseases or viruses that could wipe out the human race.
Scenes of terror are being witnessed worldwide.
What kind of madness has gripped the mechanically augmented people? 9 million deaths confirmed and counting.
This is an attack on humanity and the universal values that we share.
These people were hacked. They had no control.
What is the appropriate response? And can we actually protect ourselves from this happening again?
I have no idea what happened. I would never...
You tried to kill me. At what point will governments consider the idea of segregation for all our sakes?
We can be politically correct, or we can be foolish, but it's gonna get worse and worse.
The Czech Republic adds its voice to a growing list of countries calling for the relocation of its augmented citizens.
No
Reports of severe shortages of the drug neurophazine required to inhibit the rejection of augmentations.
And we will fight for our God-given rights to defend our will.
In a sign of growing anti-augmentation sentiment, thousands march.
It doesn't matter how many idiots you get out there on the street. We will not relinquish our limbs. Do you understand?
What is happening on this planet is a mass fear-mongering, and the mainstream media pushing this narrative.
The officer suffered severe facial injuries.
Incident after incident after
You need to
incident.
be afraid, because they are coming for you.
We will not be made slaves to corporations. We will rise up.
To them, we are the enemy.
Have you seen what your kind are doing?
My kind? You sound just like them.
We've come to a tipping point. We can't live like this anymore.
This violence is completely out of control.
Who's being paid for this corporate militants?
What do they have planned for us?
Why are they building concentration camps?
What's going on out there?
Reports of multiple fatalities. There's only one way to deal with these bloodthirsty fanatics.
A lot of people died! Now you want to take away our freedom? You will pay for it in blood!
Multiple detonations looks like car bombs.
The Augmented Rights Coalition denies responsibility.
The Segregation Act has been passed into law, effective immediately.
Augmented persons are being asked to move to safe and secure segregated districts.
I don't want them to take me.
We are still your neighbors, your brothers, your sisters, who love us. We lost everything. Our dreams, our innocence.
Where are you taking her? Where are you taking her?
Our humanity.
That was crazy. Then it's about to get crazier because we get to play what we just watched. We even get some extra side stories we'll get to eventually, but it is the month of robotic and or augmented, whatever you want to call it, android robots. They all have that technology built inside, so that's the thing that we're shooting for all the month of September. That's our theme. We even have the loot crate, which is set to run up all the way up until the 19th, so make sure you get in on the raffle so you don't miss out on the loot crate. And if you're watching a rebroadcast, we have our last year's loot crate contest still going on, where all you have to do is email assistance@gaminghq.global and tell them the crate that you want from last year. First person that mails that in with their mailing address here in the domestic US, we'll send that out to them, so you'll have a tracking number, and of course you'll have whatever loot crate you decide to choose from. We'll show you more about that a little bit later. Let's get going on to the story here. We're going to continue where we left off. Look for some of our Deus Ex other broadcasts as well, and search under our video selection and find the rest of the story. Jensen's augmentations, the Backstreet Bargmans, had been damaged during the bombing. He needed a specialist to fix them. But what should have been a quick detour to see his doctor turned into a lot more when he found Diwali gangsters in Kohler's shop. Kohler did get Jensen's augments back online though, and in the process discovered some highly experimental augments hidden inside the agent's systems. Using them could be dangerous unless Jensen retrieved a neuroplasticity calibrator from elsewhere in the city. All right, great. So we got some excellent stories popped into here as we're loading. Spies and double agents. A last-minute tip from an undercover agent sent Jensen's strike team racing to Dubai. They hoped to arrest a dangerous arms dealer, yet midway through the operation, gold-masked augmented mercenaries ambushed everyone. 1 week later, Jensen returned to his home base in Prague, arriving alone by train to meet someone in secret. Alex Vega as a... Oh my god, what's going on with this Xbox controller? Especially when I'm doing stories. Okay, I'll stop talking. The controller even wants me to stop. That's what's so funny. Don't get bit by the zombie. What you're seeing, I guess we need new batteries for it. Uh-oh. Didn't think of that one. Or did we drop it? Let's check the battery level. Hold on a second, you guys out there. We're going to give you a quick little one of these. Yeah, we got to change the bats in it. Yeah, I'm putting on a little music for you, let you know that we're playing Deus Ex now, so when we have stories or whatnot, we'll keep the screens clear, but when it comes back to it, we'll go ahead and put back the sounds and other things like that. I'm just changing over controller batteries right now. I don't what do you have? Do you have that California one? No, not that. It's a little too dark just for battery controller changes. How about the put in Bring It, I guess. If it'll play. For robots, right? Aha! The Energizer battery has brought it. I know it looks like we're upside down. Hold on. That'll reorient you a little bit. all live. Again, if we crash, remember to refresh those browsers. And if there's any problem with video or audio, let us know so we can get things working on our side. You can catch us on Mixer, on YouTube, Smashcast, Twitch, and of course, what is it? Smashcast, YouTube, Mixer, and Twitch. And of course, GamingHQ.tv. Of course, just like our handle name says. Make sure you check out what we're watching. You can see what the cocoa is cooking. What? See what the Rock is saying.
Man, you know I love you, Jensen, but we both have work to do. What do you need?
This is where you guys get to choose. Remember, if you don't choose anything, we'll choose for you. But you know there's a time delay, so that we will wait for you to make that choice. But go ahead and start now. Wait 20 seconds or so on our side. No one chooses anything. We'll choose for you to keep the show going. But go ahead, listen to the music and wait for your choice. And we're going to set the screen back up so you can see all the chat. Here you go. Chat check coming out. Chat check. Chat check! Fixing. Stand back, it's fixed. Yeah, I just needed chat check. Okay, chat check from YouTube. Okay, let me switch back over. Hang on. We're only 30 minutes in. We've got plenty of time. Yeah, just type it out, whatever you want. We're doing a chat check. There it is in the top right corner, so that's Mixer working. We're doing it. Did you guys choose anything? No?
I spoke to Sarah earlier, before you made your little discovery. He got in touch with me after seeing footage of the train station attack.
You should talk to him again. I mean, if it was me, if there was something inside me and I didn't know where it came from, I would want whatever answers I could get.
You're saying you know where every single piece of you comes from?
I am not fancy like you, but we are similar in some ways. Both stuffed with more tech than our bodies can handle. Both pushing the limits of augmentation. The big difference is I am my own maker, Jensen. There is no one for me to thank or to blame but myself.
Where are you going to go on this one?
Give me a rundown on these experimental logs you found again.
You got two distinct systems in that garage of yours, Jensen. One is Saris. Those logs are tested, safe, reliable. The other ones were hidden. And man, they are screaming for juice. You need to overclock your rig if you want them to run.
You made it sound before like there were risks involved.
Basically, you could overheat. And if that happens, well, that's the whole experimental mystery part. I'm not exactly sure what could happen.
You're not filling me with confidence here, Calder.
No, don't say that. You can mitigate the risks by permanently disconnecting one of your more standard issue AUGs. One for every new AUG you decide to try out. In fact, as your doctor, I highly encourage you to test your limits.
I'll keep that in mind.
All right, we're testing our limits. There you go. We've got Destiny 2 on Mixer. We've got World of Warcraft on Twitch and on Smashcast. No, wait a minute. Yeah, Smashcast. We have Destiny 2 on Mixer. We have. What do we have? Double check that one more time while we check up the calibrator.
This calibrator you need. What is
They're all on the
exactly?
screen. You can see them.
It's a device that allows me to measure and manipulate neuronal connections. I mean, I can eyeball with the best of them, but for
That's right,
any
she's
type
doing
of
Destiny
advanced
2 as well.
procedure.
So you can't optimize my system without this device. An OTAR just happens to have it.
I was having a shipment of tools delivered to somewhere I shouldn't have. And OTAR intercepted. I'm sorry, Jensen. This situation I got with the Diwalis, it's not really your problem.
Starting to think it is.
Yeah, we've got Sabrina Mars on Mixer. She is playing Destiny 2 as well. So we've got Destiny 2 on Mixer and Destiny 2 on Smashcast. And on Twitch, we have Rachel with the World of Warcraft. There's also, like I said, Sabrina on Mixer. So if you want to see Destiny 2 from Sabrina Mars, you can check that out on Mixer. If you want to see on Smashcast Lou, check that out on Smashcast. He's playing Destiny 2 also. And on Twitch, we have World of Warcraft with Rachel, something like that. You'll see it.
What else do I need to know about OTAR?
Otar Botkoveli is the second in command of the Diwali crime family here in Prague. People say he is a good guy to have on your side.
And if you're not on his side?
Then you hide behind a wall and hope Otar doesn't find you. It's frustrating, Jensen. I got this deal with Otar's boss, Radic Nikoladze. Way under the table, super secret. The Diwali are supposed to stay away from me.
Guess OTAR didn't get the memo.
Well, I don't know about that. Let's keep rolling with the story. Got to find as much information as we can.
Tell me more about your relationship with the Diwali. What exactly are you caught up in?
Well, you see, it's not so much a relationship. Not so much with the Diwalis, per se. It's more of an occasional contact with Radic Nikoladze.
Alright. So this contact you happen to have with Radic, then?
The problem here isn't me so much. Radic has a habit of keeping things from Otar. And Otar, he doesn't like what he doesn't know. So he puts heat on me as a way of putting heat on Radic. Trying to burrow into his secrets, you know?
Does Radic have secrets buried here with you?
My deal with Radic, part of this deal, is that I don't talk to anyone about my deal. Not Otar, not you, no one. No offense, Jensen, you scared the shit out of me. Otar, he scares the shit out of me. But Radic is worse than both of you put together.
That sounds like both of us to get out of there.
That's all I need for now, Doc.
Yeah, okay. And hey, good luck with that shit. Don't fry yourself, alright?
Oh, I guess we'll try to take it a little bit easier, right? A little bit slower on that one. Okay, we're in the robotic room here. It's a robotic month here for Deus Ex. It's one of the Fallout type of games. So you can do anything, take anything, loot anything, whatever, consume. Let's have a beer. Have a beer with us. There you go. Read the paper. What's up in this paper? Let's see. It says people on YouTube are awesome, and hello to them. Just kidding. If you're augmented, you must be aware that the United Nations are sleeping peacefully at night beneath the cover of their olive branch with dreams of stripping you of your rights and your dignity. But what if you're all natural 100% prime society stake? It doesn't affect you, does it? Consider this. 13 elected individuals have ruled that over 7 million human beings must give up their livelihoods without appeal to be licensed and monitored as if criminals. I'm guessing you weren't asking for your opinion. Alright, well, we're not going to read all of this right now, even though we should. Probably help us get going. Don't want anything movable. What can we add? Ooh, we'll take that just in case we need to make something. We've got the multi-tool. Checking for parts for crafting. And we'll welcome you aboard to YouTube. What's up, Blackballa? Not too much. We're just doing a little bit of this Deus Ex for our robotic month of September. We just came away from some brand new World War I In the Name of the Tsar DLC. Well, everyone's playing Destiny 2. We thought we'd mix it up a little bit. But we do have Destiny 2 on our Mixer and our Smashcast channels. So Mixer has, I think, Sabrina Mars playing Destiny 2. And on our Smashcast channel, we have Lou. He's playing Destiny. And, of course, on Twitch, we've got Rachel, and she's playing World of Warcraft. So what's up with you, Blackballa? What have you got? Did you get Destiny 2 yet? It's so funny. We got the game ordered on and by ground shipping, and then we're getting it tomorrow. It's scheduled, but we've got the codes for the game for some of the DLC, the parts that you get from them. We got the game. We can't even use the code stuff until we get the game in, but we have to do this for robotics. Yeah, it's a full month. Don't forget there's Cuphead too. Remember Cuphead's coming. Getting Cuphead? That's going to be a fun one. We've already talked to Voklif. We're getting ready. We're getting our stuff and getting out of here. Let's do it. Let's see what our augmentations can do. Let's cancel that. There we go. Just trying to find the augmentations in the inventory. Alright, so you're watching a kind of complicated game. Oh, great, great. Did you see this thing? Let me show you this, because I was perfect segue into that one. Hold on. This is the Madden NFL PS4 versus PS4 Pro 4K graphics comparison from our friends over at Candyland. And we were going to talk about that because of the football season kicking in. I know, we're all psyched about it. But check this out. This is the PS4 versions Pro 4K. Yeah, we give you links about stuff too. Alright, so we've got the guns, we've got the multi-tool, frag grenades, some painkillers. I think we're ready to go start some robot shit, right? Oh, I mean, you know what I'm saying. Don't even go there. Let's get some music on by... Hey, hey! Take it easy, it's a small room. Kill us all. Let's put it in another one. This is Vizio. This is also copyright free. And also thank you to Copyright Sounds for helping us out by giving us some music as well. We love this one because it's September. It's the Janathan mix from Earth, Wind, and Fire. Check this out, Blackballa.
Do you remember?
Spinning music and games. What's in the trash? I'm hungry.
Love was changing the minds, pretenders, while chasing the clouds away. Hearts were ringing in the key that our souls were singing as we danced in the night. Remember how the stars stole the night away. Oh yeah.
Never mind. Did he say something? No, you can get up and dance as much as you want. Dance like no one's watching. Soon enough, nobody will be.
Sounds like they used the fountain as a bathroom.
Don't do anything suspicious.
art stuff, and always keep you informed on what games are going on and what's coming up. We keep things on Call of Duty now. Augmentations we have. Check what this one is. It's a super punch. Hacker, almost like Watch Dogs. We got Watch Dogs 1 and 2. Got the game into us for free. How much content that is for free in the Chicago area. Shout out to our friends in Washington, Chicago as well. It's got the good stuff going. Fast run. Gotta get that shield capability though with that. Dominion. Yeah. It's good all the places. Yeah. It's like a telegraph office. Gotta get this.
Telling me you think they should all be moved there?
Just make it through this shift.
Don't mind telling me I do not like seeing your kind around here. Though the tags are too fresh in my mind.
We had an interrogation, but then wonderful.
That's quite a look.
It's alright. It's crack though. Not alright.
Alice, this whisper chip you gave me, it's an easy part.
You're heading into TF-29 already?
Our enemies aren't waiting around while we lick our wounds.
Fair enough. There'll be a data port on the NSN's motherboard. Access it and then just plug and play. Or plug and record in this case.
Got it. I'll let you know when it's done.
It'd be easier if someone would just step up and do it. Adam, you're here. You made it in. It's good to see you're okay.
Hey, alright, yeah. It was a close call. I got lucky. A lot of people didn't.
I was here working when the first reports came in. It was chaos. Phones ringing off the hook, people yelling, scrambling to find out what was going on. Then when Miller told me you were there,
I'm alright.
Good. You're looking for him because he's tied up right now, meeting with Leon, I think.
Really? He's usually the guy right now.
Yeah, I just saw him. Oh, hey, that reminds me, here's yours.
What's this?
The card for the shooting range. Chang changed all the codes this morning, said something about only giving access to people he's vetted personally. The bomb really freaked out. Third one in 6 months. I'm glad you're okay.
Thanks, Ari. I'll let you get back to what you were doing.
Yeah, I better get back downstairs. It's gonna be a busy day. Come by later if you want to talk.
Copy that.
You go to Singh's memorial? Give us a minute.
No, I never met the guy.
Hi, Jensen. We're discussing Dubai. It doesn't matter. He was still one of us, and he died for a future we all believe. Hi, Jensen. We're discussing Dubai. It doesn't matter. Give us a minute. It doesn't matter. He was still one of us, and he died for a future we all believe in.
No, the Cyber Division is combing the web for any hints of mystery guys from Dubai. That's not really our area of expertise. Miller wants these guys dead.
project. And system F's. F's it is. Needs a little push to the side, I think, and then it goes. That main cable box is, I think, loose. Let me turn that down a little. Alright, so it's the augmentation.
over. Something weird just happened. The guy did something to shut her.
Sounds like you've been overclocking that rig of yours. You should be fine, as long as you don't go overboard.
Secondary weapon fire if you're holding something. Inventories wheel, okay, is the yellow button. Holster weapon as well. Interact below. Jump, of course. Crouch, yes. Camera, why? Takedowns, definitely. And then we've got our augmentations, okay. Sprint, in-game menu. Alright, so we need to get that inventory wheel going and try to hack this thing with that. Let's see what we can do there.
Still believe it hurts.
official location, so... You think one of them will pop up and come with us? Jakarta's no picnic right now, I'll tell you that.
Urgent. Catering orientation includes zombies. Aging oil. Rotating through fully urgent.
I've been going frame by frame through the camera footage from behind the ticket counters.
Maybe the connection to this application.
What do we have?
Nothing yet. No.
These guys might as well be ghosts. You think one of them would pop up on some list?
Right here.
There's something here behind.
It'd be easier if someone would just step up and do it.
Next build is impossible. The LZ is totally overrun. That's all the data I have right now.
Maybe what urgent. Catering.
I've run DNA checks for all the alphabet. Nothing.
These chances are taken.
These guys might as well be ghosts.
Do the Jinn still believe what Sun told them, or don't they?
These guys might as well be ghosts.
These are the chances the enemy was taking.
Jakarta's no picnic right now, I'll tell you that.
Do the Jinn still believe what Sun told them, or don't they? We need to know.
Urgent. Catering orientation stops. Aging oil. Rotating. Fully urgent.
Here's your chance to
Clear. You have an outside call cleared and waiting. Catherine Williams. Agent Williams.
trouble for his wife.
They can still believe it.
You'd think one of them would pop up at some point.
Maybe the connection is that there is no connection. That's fucked up.
Sorry, message received.
What I need you to do is listen to my
For device to maximum.
What's wrong with you?
Wait.
The only way I'm continuing this conversation is over.
Stop. Identification.
Can't take that kickback.
That's quite a look.
They treat each other with respect. If a man has something to say, he says it to your face. More likely, that is a person. Go away, Clegg. We're closed. Oh, he is not here to gamble, buddy. Are you?
You're Otar?
I am Mr. Botkovelli, yes. Who are you?
I'm here on behalf of a concerned third party.
Well, yeah, I don't know. Our guest is a very private person.
I found it pays to be cautious when you don't know exactly who you're dealing with.
That is true. But sometimes it can create problems which could have been avoided had they been more forthcoming. If neither man is willing to compromise, they cannot reach a satisfactory understanding.
I would like to avoid any misunderstandings.
Good. So in this case, since you already know my name, no doubt other things about me, I think you owe me the same courtesy.
So to give us right? Yeah. Better. Testing 1 2. Better butters. 1 2 3 4. 1 2 3 4. Up with it. Up. There you go. It just I don't know. I think I'm leaning on it or something. It keeps going down, or that signal keeps getting crossed in that main switch box. Did anyone decide anything yet? No. Type it down, shout it out, whatever you can do. We're gonna dodge, compliment, or straight talk. I'm with Interpol, but I'm not here to cause any trouble. Organized crime is someone else's department. I'm here to pick up the shipment you're withholding from Vaclav Kohler. There's that one, straight talk. That's a good one. I know this. You're clearly an intelligent man. I doubt if there's anything about me you haven't already figured out. Obviously, I'm here on behalf of Vaclav Kohler. He's waiting for a shipment from you. I'm sure this is all just a simple misunderstanding. You can go with a compliment, or we can dodge it. I think the best way to describe me is a troubleshooter, and I'm a friend of Vaclav Kohler. He tells me you have a shipment for him, so I figured I'd do him a favor and pick it up. No one? Anyone? Someone? Put a little music down with it? Not a lot, just a little bit. Okay, how about this one? We'll play this one just a little bit. stops. Okay, we're gonna go with compliment.
I know this. You're clearly an intelligent man. I doubt if there's anything about me you haven't already figured out. Obviously, I'm here on behalf of Vaclav Kolar. He's waiting for a shipment from you. I'm sure this is all just a simple misunderstanding.
The only thing I've learned about you so far is that you don't understand the first rule of good relations. They begin with mutual respect.
Oh, I chose the wrong
For
one.
Kolar, there was no misunderstanding. He wanted the calibrator, and I refused. The same as I am doing to you.
Damn it, can we rewind
This
it?
is why I do not like dealing with Augs, Vano. Bad business. Kolar must be desperate to send someone like him.
A second ago, you were talking about respect. Now you're acting like I'm not even in the room. I'm here because Kolar is the only man in town who can do the repairs I need. That's the truth. Now how about you show me the same courtesy?
You see, Vano. Now he is being honest. Too honest. You talk about respect, and you show none.
Looks like it's machine gun time.
Now. Stay away from here.
What do you say? We stay in?
You think I should
We
go?
do not want you here.
Make it fast.
Well, we always have this. Which one? This one? There we go.
Do not disgrace yourself by seeking entrance.
I don't understand. We shot him in the face. This is all robotic stuff, augmentations, and more. It's crazy how much we've got to deal with on this stuff coming up in the future. Would you change your hand if you couldn't use things with your hand? Would you want robot legs? Do you want to be Ting Ting? We love Cat Williams. He says that in his comedian skit. If you have metal legs, you're running, you're going to be going Ting Ting on the ground. So it's Ting Ting. He calls him that. A little fun for you. No? Alright, Seraph Industries, moderately sized biotechnology firm based in North America. Seraph Industries specializes in the design and manufacture of advanced mechanical augmentations. It revitalized Detroit and made billions for itself once cybernetic enhancements became popular. Tai Young Medical, Seraph's fiercest competitor, tried to buy it several times, forcing the company to accept lucrative military contracts to fend them off. Then in 2027, the AUG incident caused the mechanical industry to crash. Let me see, can I use my AUGs?
Someone should head to the main hub. Find out.
What was his name?
Time for some payback.
Oh, where is he? You just fucked yourself. He's cornered. This is going to be fun.
Okay, what else can we do? I know this thing works not very well. It's like so touchy. I'm trying to get the other one. Is there anything that'll make it go further?
He's gone? I know you won't. Only one way out.
With the firepower, can these guys reload?
Come on! Come on! Nowhere to go now! Show me what you got on your book! Nowhere to go now, Blank!
Come on in, come on in.
Hold here! Let him realize he's back! Time to shoot the Uyaba! No way, mister!
There we go, a little bit of health.
There's nowhere for you to go.
Do we have any bullets? No, one bullet. Tactical. Combat rifle.
I know you want. Only one way out.
Council Resolution 3507.
You just fuck yourself.
Okay, I can get that gun over there. I don't know what's going on. I'm kind of blurry. I don't know why it's all blurry.
You're fucked now, Clay.
Something's making us all weirded out. Hold on, let me see if I can fix that. Go to the augmentations. Wow, there's something crawling behind there. I didn't notice that. Okay, so I can do that with my arm. What about healing? There you go. What's this? Health system. Numerous units of body. Implanted rebreather, yes. Energy converter. Okay, how many do we have left? 3? These we already have. Okay, we're running this thing up to full health. We have to, we have no choice. Let's see if that'll help. We're augmenting our body. how to hack. We're going to study the hacking mechanism in our own time. Okay, let's see what about the guns. Okay, that looked crazy. We don't have any more praxis left. Damn it. Instant nuke software instantly captures a node with a 100% chance of detection. Same time all the nodes. I don't even know what that means. So many things to read. Are you kidding me? You or Chang with the innocent server key card. There is the innocent access. What is it? Okay, place your stuff. Do I need that? No, I don't need that. We're not on multiplayer. Oh, it's so much more comfortable without two headsets. Whew! Well, you can see we're running 4 systems at the same time, so that's why you're not looking at me or something that's on face rigging. We want you guys to be able to chat between each other's broadcasts. We're running a little bit late tonight, so you can see that we're on Twitch, Smashcast, YouTube, and Mixer. If you can still hear me on and out there around the globe. Alright, let's see how we do this. Okay, we placed our stuff. Nika, worried about you. It's so weird how we have to follow this thing. Edward Broad's permit cut. That should get us in, shouldn't it? Backbone community, TF29 elevator card, and shooting range card. I'm missing something.
Nowhere to go now!
Safety is the primary concern, especially in the wake of the August crisis. The millions of people lost their lives without functioning augmentation. Opponents of the legislation are protesting all over the world, and many of the protests have turned violent. This escalation in the violence and polarize the dialogue on both sides of the issue. We will be watching the UN closely for any break in the story.
Wait it up!
Live from Lycan.
All here! I didn't realize he's... Oh, where? I missed him! You fucked up, Blake! No, your book is trapped!
When an augmented passenger broke into the plane's cockpit. from the black box recorder suggests the man may have been suffering flashbacks to the
Hey, on your butt! Tell me to lose us! Fight. No, fight. Tapping over to this way.
Я вам nic neudělala!
Huh?
What? You can't stand a little bored.
Let's go ahead
I know, it goes by so fast. We gotta get out of here for the next game. Yeah, we'll figure more of this out next time. Well, we've got time. We've got other stuff to play. Well, we'll be back. You know we'll be back. And of course...
Alright!
Thank you. Thank you so much, Assassin Lord. Wow, okay. Alright, let's get going. Let's get out of here. I didn't think you'd be that happy about it. Alright, let's do our new song then.